Hello everyone. Another day, another Russian aircraft crash. These are becoming quite regular events now. These two videos, which you can see, are different angles of the same event. A Su-30 crashing in Irkutsk in Russia. In the past few weeks, Russia has seen an uptick in crashes, a Su-34 a few days ago, a Su-25 in Milarovo, a Su-34 in Crimea, a Su-24 in Rostov. There may be a couple more which I'm missing. Now, I put it down to the fact that Russian airframes have been in near continuous action for nearly 8 months now and just aren't receiving proper maintenance, which is why we're seeing these sort of crashes more and more often. So, is that the case here? Well, that will depend on where exactly Irkutsk actually is, because I don't know, and if it is a base used in the war. Now, it didn't crash over Irkutsk city, but rather a town called Novo Lenino. And as you can see here, it's quite far, over 4,000 kilometres. So at first glance, this doesn't look like it's related to wear and tear of the airframes and the lack of maintenance at all. However, this didn't take off from an airbase, it took off from here, Irkutsk Aviation Plant. This is, as it sounds like, a place where aircraft are produced. They also carry out repairs and maintenance. So it is possible that this was a combat Su-30 sent here for repairs and maintenance. But it's also possible that it's one fresh off the production line. Now, while Russia doesn't have any orders for Su-30s for their own air force, other nations, including Belarus and Kazakhstan, do have a Su-30 on order and they are being made for them. So it is seeming like rather than one intended for Russian service or one being repaired for Russia, this was one being produced for export which crashed. So Russia had 110 Su-30s in service at the start of the war. Oryx has 11 visually confirmed as destroyed. This one isn't up yet, but personally, I don't think we can chalk this one up as yet another Russian Su-30 airframe gone. Given the fact it was taken off from the aviation plant, it's more likely it was one fresh off the factory floor for export. However, could the fact that this crashed be due to a knock-off effect thanks to sanctions? Russia is struggling now because of sanctions to get much needed chips and parts. So are they cutting corners or using chips from other sources such as China or even domestically produced ones in the airframes which they're constructing now? And they're not as good and it's led to the crash. It's speculation, but I do think that is worth considering as it is a possibility. Now, before we finish, a big thank you to some patrons. Many thanks to Robert, Charles, Paul, JP, and Jim, aka Matthew. I appreciate your support a lot. Thanks for supporting the channel. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks again and take care everybody.